Peace, peace. Hey, oh, hey, Mikey. Anna here, and we are back again with another stream. Now, I know I said I was going to bed, but we just missed 12:12. But I'm back. We're just going to do a little reaction, okay? We're just going to do one video. We're just going to do one video, two tops, but we're just going to do one video, and then I'm done. I'm closing my eyes, going to bed. It's over. I'm shutting it down. Oh. But I don't care. I'm still getting up at 8 o'clock. Like, I don't care. I don't want to hear none of my shit in the morning. I'm getting up at 8 o'clock, period. Period. But all right, we're gonna get into hold on, let me make sure everything is everything and we're good on Twitch. Yeah. Make sure we're good on YouTube. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna react to Magmula content. I wanted to see the video. He said Druski is over or something like that. I want to see what happened. What happened? It was just right there and it was not popping up. Show me the one y'all just showed me. I hate when they do that. Like, show me the one y'all just showed me. I gotta search it. I don't want to. Wait, see, we might gotta watch two. Your rage almost killed somebody. Whoever Greg is, almost was done for 100K. Hold on, that's not the one that I wanted to watch though. I wanted to watch the one. Here we go. Druski life in danger after hosting the BET Awards. The BET Awards always about to fuck somebody's life up. Like, I don't think if y'all ever offered it to me, I don't know at this point. Cause damn, what happened? Hold on. Let me share the screen. Share my screen. Shut up. Bitch, I tried to do it. Y'all didn't let me do it. Like, give me a few minutes. Give me something. Yes. I want to try 2 free months so we don't gotta keep watching these ads. Like, oh, hold on. Just gonna put my business out there like that. Lucky that's not even my card no more. Is it? Hold on, let me see. Doing the most. I'm trying to get these ads out the way, y'all. I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to like, comment, and share. Because after 2 months, we're going to be there by 2 months. We're going to be monetized by 2 months. Let me see. Yeah, that's not even my card no more. Assholes. I wonder if let me see. Fuck it. Did I throw that card away? Damn. Because if y'all tried to charge it, it wouldn't went through. You don't need my real card. I'm not paying for it anyway. Who's that CVV code? So let me just put my card in. Piss me off. I really don't want to get my card. Hold on, chat. Because we about to get these ads out of here. For at least 2 months, if nothing else. Shit. Let me put it on my phone right now, September 3rd. cancel this. September 2nd. I don't need y'all playing with me. Really get like that. Alert 2 days before. It's like, no. No, for real. No, I'm gonna do 1 day before and then day of or before. Alright. Alright, start my 2 month free trial. Hold on, y'all. We don't gotta watch no ads tonight. We ain't gotta watch no ads tonight. We ain't gotta watch no ads tonight. We ain't gotta watch no ads tonight. No ads. Where were we? Where were we? Y'all must don't want me to watch that video because I was already on the video. Y'all gonna make me go search it again? Don't ask me, no, don't ask me at all. Oh, shrimp and cold. My shrimp and cold. Oh, guess what too, y'all? Guess what? My shirt came. Y'all don't even know about this shirt, but it was something that was like under wraps and it just came. I'm gonna pop it open for y'all, but I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna do it now. I'm gonna wait. Remind me before we get off though. Remind me before we end stream. Alright, now I gotta go back to making my channel. I gotta go back to alright, it's up here. Let me share screen. Alright, we good. Good.
Yourself, you know they're gonna cancel you.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to River TV.
What's up
for this video? But I haven't watched the BET Awards in probably like 10 years. But when Druski,
that's so true too. I haven't watched the BET Awards in a long time. Now y'all already know I'm pausing it a lot because that's what the fuck's going to happen. And you came here for me. If you came here for my commentary, right? Right. Okay, cool. So I haven't watched the BET Awards in a long time, and the way that my memory is set up, I can't tell you like exactly what was the last one that I fully watched. But if you throw it out there, then I'll be like, oh yeah, it was that one. What's it called? Recall versus recognition. I remember that from psychology. My recognition is really good. My recall, child, not the best. But I feel like they don't really be promoting the BET Awards the way that they used to, because it was a point, or maybe I'm not in the age group that they're promoting it to anymore. I'm of auntie age now. I keep forgetting, but no, because I feel like you couldn't go online, you couldn't turn on the TV. Like it was no way, shape, or form where if the BET Awards was coming on, you knew they was coming on within at least like a month before it even came on. They would promote it so heavy. Now I don't be seeing none of that. I don't know if they still do it or not, but I don't be seeing none of that. But I'm also not into that same, like I'm really not into the music industry the way that I used to be. I really don't be tapped in with a lot of new music. My music is very old school, very throwback, very niche-y, very if I like you as an artist or if I grew up on you, then that's what I'm listening to type of vibe. So they don't be checking for me. I don't be checking for them. It's mutual. It's mutual. But my brother was saying that this joint was funny as shit because Druski is funny. Now he is very controversial. I don't like all his content. I feel like if you're a human with a thinking brain, you're never going to like everything that somebody does. That's normal. That's how it should be. But he is funny though. So I want to see.
Posted it. It was the first time where I watched a few clips. I sat there and watched it live a little bit, and I actually kind of enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Druski. I don't know why people be so offended and mad at Druski, folks. Druski funny as hell.
Guys, it's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video.
Nobody talk about, bro.
For those of you guys who do not know, comedian Druski actually ended up hosting the 2026
I'm with the
BET
AP for 200K. They told me that floss, rainbow face. Ain't no way. I might be alright.
But it ain't okay.
Awards last night. And he is facing backlash from a lot of viewers for a lot of the things that he did during the show. Now, as we know, Druski
oh my God, why he do that? My brain is just on Gunner. Now I gotta sing the whole damn song. I can't focus. I can't concentrate. They be throwing me off when they start singing the song that I know. Like my brain gonna try to finish that shit. Focus. All right, focus.
Comedian who has basically made his claim to fame via Instagram and posting, short form videos, making fun of or like, kind of like doing clowning, like spoofs of some real life situations.
Yeah.
Black man. That's right. That's right. That's right. White holiday.
I'm sorry.
Not the dirty Nike shoes.
Let's learn our ABCs.
Come sing along with us. A is for apple.
Apple.
Good job, Phil. Good job.
Sometimes it just gets to a point like when you just see his ass, you just start to laugh. You scroll, you see Druski with a fucking afro wig on. Like I'm dying off rip. Fucking white face. Clown.
Oh, shit.
I promise you to God that. I promise you to God.
Get on your feet.
That was funny.
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers.
Funny. And she was mad too. No, that part, that really tickled me. The fact that she had the nerve to really be mad and like try to take it to the next level because somebody made a joke about her. Girl, who the fuck are you? It's just comedy. Everybody gets it, especially with Druski.
Now, last night he took that comedic humor to the BET Awards, and a lot of people, like I said, were pretty much against it. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive in, and then give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinion on this entire situation.
That nigga fly. That nigga, boy, you know that nigga.
Look at Junior Ross.
Ooh, he got the maximum strength.
Ross looks so concerned, bro. Oh shit, Ross like, what the hell is going on? This nigga my size flying through the air. Oh my God. No, I gotta watch this one. I gotta really watch this one.
Up there. You don't want to see Rick Ross get up there. Oh, you gonna hear as if Crump crashing? Oh,
they're the same size.
Big ass go.
Now, of course, Druski started off the BET Awards being the pastor of the Collect and Praise Church, right? That's how he was introduced to his hosting. What? And this is obviously another spinoff of a spoof that he did on social media, where he was, pretending to be like a mega church pastor with Louboutins on.
As somebody in the congregation asked why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins.
Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some credit.
No, y'all ain't gonna
calling people on.
That's why he is so funny though, because it's like everybody gets it. Like nobody's off limits, and Christians, pastors, like y'all really don't have no room to talk, bro. Y'all really be doing this shit. So how you mad somebody calling out the truth?
To bring their ties and locking the doors.
So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe. Amen. We wanted to raise $4 million for that. Amen. Hallelujah. That needs to appear today.
That's how they be. They be like, we need y'all to motherfucking go on y'all phone right now. And go throw they boy they
and if you say 200, it better be 200, not 196, not 197. This ain't 200. Like, how y'all do stuff in real life and then get mad when somebody make a joke about it? That's crazy.
Get you. It had you thinking like, damn, I really need to do this. Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear, I'm going to spend every dollar I have. Like, what the fuck wrong with
We
y'all?
are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal, amen.
Now we know that he obviously got that off of, you know, various different situations, but actually,
is that not brainwashing? Is that not mind control? Because when he said amen, you can, what you say in your head, I swear, when he said amen, in the voice of a full ass pulpit, you heard in the back of your mind, amen. You heard them responding back, amen. Bro, is that not brainwashing? Like,
Bishop Marvin Sapp ended up going viral for, you know, him doing.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. I really don't. I'm just speaking my mind.
Like an altar call and a tithes and offering situation in which he mentioned people locking the doors or closing the doors.
And they understand the cost that is involved.
So articulate, the cost. They really be bro, that's spelling. That's literally spelling. Let a bitch pull some cards. Let somebody say ritual. Like, at least ain't nobody trying to do no work on you. I ain't trying to get no money out your pockets. Like,
there's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
I can't think of one voodoo, hoodoo, African ancient practitioner that ever locked up a room, a full ass church of people, and held them hostage for some money. I can't think of one. Not to say it hasn't happened, but if y'all know the stories, drop them in the comments and let me know. But people be so quick to demonize African spirituality, African American spirituality, before it is Christian religion and the other Abrahamic religions that literally were passed down through our oppressors. Like, it's wild to me.
Close the doors. Close the doors.
Close the doors. He had to say it 10 times because whoever was standing in front of that door looking at him like, what? Do what, bro? Close the doors.
During this initial skit, you know, he also brought up, you know,
I'm gonna be. I know this ain't got nothing to do with it, but that's why. Like, I love God. I pray every day. I'm close. I talk to God probably more than I talk to anybody on the earth.
That's all.
But I'm not going. I don't rock with the churches, gang. I don't rock. What the hell you mean close the doors? You gonna hold me hostage? I'm calling the police.
Call the popo, huh?
What the hell?
Of, you know, this is obviously for BET, so he brought up, like, you know, black entertainers or producers or artists,
and that's another thing. And then I'm not gonna post it no more for like the next 5 minutes. But like, why can't spirituality be talking to yourself? Why somebody that's talking to themselves is crazy? When I'm pretty sure that the good book and all the other ones teach that the kingdom of God is within, right? And then most other spiritualities and just, I don't know. I feel like everything, to an extent, comes back to the basic that God is the basis that God is within you. So how the fuck is somebody talking to the God within them crazy? But if you looking up at the sky and praying to a sky daddy, you're saying, like, if that's the case, nobody's crazy. Just don't say nothing crazy about nobody. Just let everybody do their own thing. But we're not going to act like one is normal and one is wild. Like,
who have high net worths. And he made a joke about Tyler Perry as well as a joke about Stevie Wonder, in which he wrote his net worth in Braille.
We've got so many stars in the building whose net worths are blessed and who God has ordained to bless me. Put Tyler Perry net worth up there. Oh my God. Stevie Wonder in the building. Put his net worth up there. $200 million.
He also did a BET Cypher spoof in which he pretended to be a white rapper.
I got teardrops on my face for the ones I lost. Yeah, I still get it back, and I'm getting back.
Damn.
that's what they mean.
How you ask? I'm in the buying flights, buying ice, and buying bags.
He also did a skit where he was pretending to be, Jay-Z with, the locks pulled out and stuff like that.
Proud of me, but I'm the proud of we. You can't go get a course of B just to talk to me. However, what up, New York?
I would have hunted them, every one of them, playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked.
Now, one of these stick out moments of the evening was when he, showcased his Michael Jackson movie sequel.
Bro, I might have to I wish I watched that on reaction for the first time. Gang, when I seen that pop up on my YouTube feed, I said, "If this nigga," and I watched that, bro, that shit had me, and I was high as hell too. Bro, that shit had me on the floor. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Druski, we need more content. I'm about to react to a lot of Druski shit. I ain't gonna lie, because Druski might be the funniest. Like, Desi Banks, I love Desi Banks skits. They be funny as hell, but Desi Banks be more like chuckle funny. Like, I love that comic, but Druski comic style, how he be making fun of people, gang. That's my vibe, gang. That's
to be Joe Jackson.
Untold story of Joe Jackson.
But we just want to play with the other kids.
You ain't regular kids, man.
Didn't I tell y'all? Practice
when he start doing this,
step, snap, step.
Dad, I thought it was step clap.
Now, a lot of people were very much up in arms with this situation because not only did Janet Jackson attend the BET Awards, like did she walk the carpet, but she was also like a part of the audience during the situation. So a lot of people felt like it was, distasteful and stuff like that.
Wait.
And
so when he was supposed to like trash his whole skit because Janet was in the audience, like I'm confused. Then that gives weird. Then that gives like you talking shit behind somebody's back. If you want to do it. Like, she was going to see it regardless. Right.
And it just kept going, right? And so there was a part where he kind of like interacted with the audience. He spoke to Ray J and...
Is there really a such thing as like a distasteful comic? Of course there is. But I feel like that's only if like all of your comedy is based on being racist or being against somebody's religion, or being like, if all of your comedy is based on something that's like one of the isms, you know what I'm saying? Like, or something that's just weird and out of pocket and it's not funny no more. Like, you keep doing the same stuff. You kind of you are racist disguising yourself as a comic. Then that's when it gets weird. But if you're a true comedian, like, nothing is really off limits. And if you can make people laugh, is that not the point? Is that not the point? Like, this is some of the best medicine we got right now. Fuck what the pharmacy is giving.
Basically was bringing up the fact that, Ray J had come to the internet, if you guys don't remember, and said that, he was having some kind of like life-threatening issues going on.
27 is definitely a rap for me.
No, don't say that, brother. Don't say that. No.
So he stopped in the audience and he kind of like called Ray J out for it.
Yeah, because Ray J, you out of pocket. You don't play like that. We just thought you was dying. What happened? That's really like, yeah, that's not funny. You're not a comedian. You don't play like that.
Hey, what's up, man? Why you lied to us, man? I thought you was gonna be. Hey, you know that's wrong, man. You lied to all of us.
I see that.
Well, I was praying for you and everything. We was rooting for you.
During that, call out, he ended up spotting Keke Palmer in the audience, in which he had like a short interaction with her.
No, my bad. I've been drunk.
This should have been my gig. Why the hell would they have you host? And this is the problem.
You know it's your girl, Keke. That's my girl. She would have been a W host for sure. I like her podcast. I love Keke. As if I know this woman, but who I know her to be, I love Keke.
This is the problem with BET. They be tripping.
Now, what made that moment stand out so much? Like, that clip has gone viral all over social media.
Yeah, why?
Was not really just what Keke said. It's the fact that the entire audience broke out in applause in support of her comment.
Because our conscience is saying, like, we need to be more conscious. We need to be more woke. We need to be more intentional with what we're doing. We should have had this young black woman representing us at the BET Awards, which isn't wrong. But at the end of the day, it's the BET Awards. Like, y'all know what y'all signed up for, and the BET, like, they're not even owned by black people no more, I don't think. Hold on, let me fact check that. So it's like, y'all know what y'all signed up for? Y'all know what this shit is? This is not the NAACP Awards. The fuck? Not saying anyone's right or wrong. Just speaking my truth. But let me see. I don't even think BET is not even owned by black people no more. Oh, I still got my caps lock on. Is BET owned by black people? Question. No. So what y'all expect? Y'all want a lot from these people who's not even our people. Like, chill out. Y'all not gonna get that much. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit if you want to eat at their table. Like, no, BET Black Entertainment Television is not owned by a black person. It is owned by the media conglomerate Paramount, specifically under the Paramount Skydance Empire. While it was originally founded by African American businessman Robert L. Johnson in 1980, he sold the network to Viacom in 2001. Damn, they ain't been black owned since 2001? No. What? BET hasn't been black owned since 2000, so my whole life was a lie. I could have swore it was a deal that just transpired like a few years ago, maybe like 5-6 years ago, where it was sold to Paramount or whatever. Hold on. When was the last time BET was black owned? When was the last time BET was black owned? Talk Paramount Sister is the first African American to. That don't answer my question. When did BET stop being black? Well, thank you. That's what I said, but all right. 1991. They became the first black controlled company on the New York Stock Exchange. In 2003, the network was no longer a black-owned business when it was bought by media conglomerate Viacom for $3 billion. So, BET ain't been black-owned since the 2000s? Y'all could have fooled me. I didn't know that. So it's like, yeah, y'all really asking for a lot from them people. Like, what you expect? But nonetheless, yeah, hand clap for Kiki, because Kiki's that girl. I like her. I love her. All right, where were we?
Basically saying that, she is justified in thinking that she should have hosted over Druski.
Because this should have been me.
Wow.
I got it. This next performance is by a Grammy Award.
Because she got a podcast, like she literally hosts her own show. She's done a lot of fucking acting, a lot of work in the media. Not to say Druski hasn't, but as far as like her catalog a little bit longer, I think she's very qualified for the job, so we're not gonna act like that.
An artist who came through dripping. It has been up till it's stuck.
Now, a lot of people.
Obviously that was staged, because there's no way she just took the mic and said, "I'm gonna do that." Like, that was obviously staged.
Well, we're saying that they think that might have been pre-rehearsed. It might have been a part of a
That's
skit,
obvious.
But I did think that it was interesting that 2 days prior to the BET Awards show coming out, BET had actually appointed Keke Palmer as one of the board of advisors for the network, right? So it was very interesting that she had that.
So that makes even more sense. That's probably why she's saying they just added me to the board of advisors, which is fire. That's dope. Congratulations. So it's just like, the fuck, they might as well make me the host too.
That tidbit to say, and how everybody kind of like roared for her, because it's almost like some people were sharing the same sentiments. Now, of course, from the church skit to the the Joe Jackson skit to all of the things that happened, the comment section went off with their own opinions of the situation. As you can see here, the first comment says, "I can't believe how the BET Awards has become so corny."
Man, that shit funny.
Next comment says, "Tasteless. Never found him funny."
Well,
Next comment says, "Big difference between social media funny and actually being funny."
Man, that shit
Next
was
comment
funny
says, "Is it?"
He said, "Well, bitch, don't watch it." Like, this dry humor is added to the funny. Like,
just me, or the BET Awards don't hit the same no more. Next comment.
What do you mean no more? Like, well, I don't know. Like I said, I ain't watched it in a long time, and by that comment, he probably said like it used to be so much more like cultural and black, but I mean like it's not black owned, even though it wasn't black owned back in them days either, apparently. But child, it just is what it is. It's kind of like you going to an Asian buffet and being mad at the Asian cuisine. Like, what the fuck? Go somewhere else. There's a lot of other options. You came to the BET Awards. What did you expect?
Says, this show ain't been the same since it's been sold. Next comment says, I didn't think the BET Awards could get any worse.
And here's the problem, that this is what I do agree with when people say, like, you know how people say, like, how black people be and shit like that? Like, don't get me wrong, white people be like this too. Every race of people be like this. I just don't think black people should be like this as much. Like, bro, this is the only, what other awards do, and my wife actually pointed this out the other day when it was on. I think it was on like Sunday. But what other award shows do black people have? What other award shows?
Which is a good ass point. We could have our own award show. Why we don't have our own award show? Why not? A50, like, I think that's something that you need to work on. 50 Cent, because I know he got his own TV station. Ice Cube, I feel like it would be a good person to be a part of putting that together. Like, why don't we?
Cater towards black people with black hosts and all black awards and all black artists and black actors and black actresses and black moguls.
He gonna stop saying black like that. He gonna stop saying black like that though. That's funny as shit.
And black billionaires and black millionaires and black shows and black movies, and you know what I'm saying? So we don't have the room to criticize. See, white people got the Oscars, they got the Grammys, they got the Academy Awards, they got the fucking.
It's literally like this is the one that we gave to y'all. Like, what the fuck? What do y'all really expect from it? Like, y'all asking a lot from some other people. We could really just start our own shit.
And shit, I don't even know. They got the country awards, they got the AMAs, the BCAs, the GDAs, the APAs, the GPAs. They got all this shit. So if they want to criticize one award show, do it. Have at it. This is all we got. So I don't give a damn if it sucks. I don't give a damn if the audio's bad. I don't give a damn what it is. We need to tune in. And we need to like it. We need to hit the like button. We need to watch that shit. Get the ratings up. You know what I'm saying? So that we can keep pushing our own people, gang. You feel me? Because we don't have shit. We can't never have nothing if it's gonna be this much discourse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's one perspective, but I'm always gonna say we need to create our own shit. Like, we got one seat at a big ass table. That's basically what Mick just explained. We got one seat at a big ass table. It's like, okay, I feel you, honor and respect that seat, gratitude, enjoy it, love it, we're grateful for it. But at the end of the day, what you doing at your own table? Like, we got all of the seats at our table. Make our table pop.
And I'm not the nigga who think that I gotta shop with a black business just because they black. Like, nigga, if your business suck, I'm not spending my money with you. I don't give a fuck if you black, brown, green, blue. Don't matter.
That's a fact too. But I also feel like we at a point where it's like we done elevated. Like, it's black businesses that's really that. Like, I don't think we're at that point no more where it's like, damn, I want to be pro-black, but a lot of the black businesses ain't really hitting. Like, it's a lot of black businesses that are really hitting, that are really organized, that are really about what they say they about. So we can't really use that excuse anymore. I can't run them down to you. I wish I could. I wish I was a little bit more versed. But if you know them, put them in the comments.
I want good business. I want good results. And I understand that. But it's like, okay, maybe Druski is not funny to you. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't push him. You shouldn't support it. Like, if my motherfuckers, for example, if my son can't play, if I pick my son up from basketball practice and his coach tell me that he's trash, I'm still coming to every game and I'm screaming from the shot, you go, son. You feel me? Fuck, I don't give a damn how booty he is. That nigga can't shoot, dribble, pass, or run. But I'm screaming for this. You feel me? That's just how I look at it. And we'll work on getting better as we get better. If my homie can't rap, I don't give a fuck. I'm still reposting your song, homie. I don't give a damn how terrible it sounds. Repost. And then after I repost, I'm gonna text you or call you. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta get better with this shit. Listen, the beat was ass. You sound crazy. You sound like you need. Come on, man. Come on now, man. But I'm still gonna repost it. I'm still gonna support it. I'm still gonna like it. You feel me? Do your homework.
But it did. Unbelievable. Next comment says they should have had Kiki as a host, like she said.
For what?
Next comment says Druski was not a good host. He is all hype. Now, listen.
But you gotta understand too that they are pandering to us at this point, right? Like he said, it's a big table. Say it's like out of a table of 100, and I feel like this is being a little bit generous, but say it's 90 white people and 10 black people. They pandering to us, so they're going to observe like what is the majority of black people into right now, and that shows up as fucking comedy and brain rotten content and fucking Druski. Like, he didn't get there for nothing. He got there because we put him there. So that's when they went and got to host the show. If the majority of the black community was watching Keke Palmer or was watching something educational, 19 Keys, or was like, then that's who they would have got to host it. But this is who we are consuming in content like this on a regular basis. So it's like, you can't really blame them for not going to get the best of us to go pull in everybody. Like, one, it's not really their job. And two, it's like, okay, this is what they already into. So we're going to go get the most popular person from one of the most popular people from their culture, and we're going to let him host it. Y'all asking him to do something that y'all not even doing. Y'all asking them to put the best of our culture on a big stage, but y'all not even doing it. Y'all not engaging with that content on a regular basis. Y'all watching more, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't really be mad at them for doing something that we're not even doing. If we shift the tides and it's like everybody in the black community is really tapping into the more positive, the more educational, the more culturally beneficial type of creators, then that would obviously, well, I can't assume, because they might still say, fuck it, let's give them this. You never know. But at the end of the day, I just feel like you can't expect them to do something that we're not even doing, if that makes sense.
Okay. Once you already know.
Hey, man, get out their nose now. Get out their nose. It's like, it's irritating me a little bit. I know it'd be interesting sometimes, so I ain't gonna do that.
How it goes. Okay. Once he took that mega church pastor clip that was one of his most viral skits on social media.
People gonna be offended.
Once he took that to the BET Awards, I think we already knew that he was going to get mixed reviews, right? Because people don't play about that.
Receiving the Icon of the Year award, Miss Tiana Taylor. Gonna get impregnated with the word of God, I'll tell you.
In regards to that skit in particular, I don't feel that he was making a mockery of any belief system. I personally felt like he was making a mockery of who he feels is making a mockery of the church system, right? Like the people who are pulling out all of the gimmicks and the tricks and all the kind of stuff like that. But I personally feel that people are entitled to their opinions, of course. When people were talking about, that Keke, Palmer should have hosted instead like that, I think sometimes it can be a little bit of difficulty when you have people who have been in the industry for a longer, standing time, have longer careers. And then you have somebody that just comes and has like notoriety from social media and like the hype behind their name, and then they are getting to do the opportunities based off of
but so you thought that Druski was corny and he wasn't funny, but you think Keke Palmer could have been funnier? She's never been fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I grew up on Keke Palmer, nigga. Like, Keke Palmer is a Aquila and a Bee, nigga. It's one of the first movies that I really remember like seeing and watching and knowing what's going on. So like, I got respect for Keke Palmer and what she did for black women in particular, in acting and all the shit she done did. But she ain't funny. feel me?
She is funny a little bit, but I feel what he's saying, and I think put the shit down. I think it's like we get caught up in the same old tricks every year. How long has the BET Awards been going on? Let me see. How many years has the BET Awards been around? 25 years. 25 years. Now I'm 27, so I can't speak on like the whole thing, but at least like the last 15 years, I can vividly actually say like it's always going to be something for us to say. It's always going to be something that we didn't like. It's always going to be something that we felt wasn't properly representative of our culture. Because, like I said, these are people who are not necessarily responsible for properly representing our culture. So it's always going to be that. And on top of that, it's like some things are done intentional. Like this little thing. Like I said, I feel like this was obviously staged because there's no way that she had that script already prepared to introduce the next artist. So certain things are even being done intentionally for us to go at it even more because, as y'all should know by this point, negative feedback gets way more attention than positive feedback. So it was just people saying, oh, this was beautiful, this was great, and they didn't have anything negative to say about it. Like that wouldn't really push the numbers the way that they need the numbers to be pushed. So they got to create some type of conflict, some type of issue for people to have with the show. That's just natural. That's nothing new. We're going on for 25 years. Nobody's never going to like everything that's going on.
I thought comedians was supposed to really host. Kevin Hart's, Mike Epps, Druski's, people who funny and can be entertaining, and you know what I'm saying? If you need like a host that's just gonna host and be professional and articulate shit like that, 100% understand. But
so I can also see that side of the situation. But I think he did something that was very, very important for him to do. And that was he brought eyes back to the TV show.
Absolutely.
Right? A lot of people have not been watching the BET Awards.
The ratings were higher than they probably have ever been in at least in the last 10 years. We had rappers stopped coming to the BET Awards. People stopped supporting it. It was never trending like this. I don't remember the last time the BET Awards was trending like this. So like people talking about it and that's what you need. We need that to get revamped. And he really just kind of saved it. Because I think if this year would have flopped, I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have just stopped it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think it was corny at all, bro. The shit that I watched.
If they stopped the BET Awards, I would feel like, even though I don't be like tapped into it, I would feel like I'm living in an alternate reality because I don't know life without the BET Awards. Like I said, even though it's not something that I'm actively in tune with, it's kind of like it's still going on in a parallel universe. It's still happening. Like I'm just not tapping into it. But if it was to not be happening no more, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Like we ain't got no more BET Awards? That would be crazy. That would be wild. Not to say it's gonna hurt my heart, hurt my pockets, or nothing like that, but it would definitely be different.
I actually enjoyed it. The Lauryn Hill whole segment. I think it was towards the end. I love that. Lauryn Hill got her flowers.
My girl,
as she should. She deserves
I gotta watch it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, that's an icon, a living legend in Lauryn Hill. Like, period. How they did a lot of tributes to like the black artists and black actors that passed over the recent years. You know what I'm saying? Lil Papa was included in there.
You died? Wait, who I'm thinking about? Hold on, let me look him up. Cause who's that? Oh, that's not who I was thinking about, but rest in peace to Lil Papa, American rapper, singer. Born in 2000, died 2026, young as hell. Jacksonville. rapper. Damn, I was trying to see how he died. He's currently active as a music career. What? Never mind. But rest in peace to the shit, man. Damn. When you live on through your music, that's the beautiful thing about music. You really never, like, you don't die. Of course, your family, your friends, the community is going to miss you because you're not here in the physical realm. But with your music, your voice is always here.
So yeah, like I don't know, niggas
been something that has gained much momentum or attention.
Yeah.
And so I think he did a very good job in drawing a lot of awareness to the show. He did a lot of promo before the show came out.
For sure.
Just sing whatever you say.
This culture's biggest night. You invited.
I did see that.
I know he got paid good for that shit too.
Black suit and tie.
Black suit and tie, but can you get your black ass off my street?
You can ride with me if you ain't got no ride.
You know, he has been the youngest person ever to host the BET Awards.
Well, I personally wanted to take a moment to acknowledge some Black history. It's not just reserved for February, it's all year round. So the person I want to acknowledge is me. Youngest ever to host a BET Award.
So I think even though it's
and you gotta think about that's what BET did too. They wanted the young, because when I was young and the BET Awards came around, nigga, that was a family thing. Like, nigga, we turn. Oh my God, the BET Awards, nigga, turn it on. Let's see who win the award. Let's see who performs tonight. Let's see what special guests. Let's see. When I was a kid, that's what it was. And I feel like nowadays kids don't get no fuck about no BET Awards. But I bet you a lot more younger people watch that shit when Druski hosted it, because he got even though Druski a little older, he still has a connection to the younger crowd because of the Kais and Nats and all that shit. So I don't think it was no problem.
Necessarily his lane or something that he has done before in the past. I think that he did help to somehow kind of like revive the show. Whereas when when people come on next year or whatever and they start hosting again, it's going to have more eyes on the show, because he has a very big following on social media. And though people might believe it or not, that following tends to translate into viewership.
Damn right.
Right? It might not be 100% of his followers will view the show, but even a small percentage will add in viewership.
Right.
And not only add in viewership, but it will add to bring in the younger viewers, right? Before it used to be like everybody watched the BET Awards. You had like the old school, the new school, everybody in between.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of been a thing where only some people, kind of watch it. And so I think it brought that light back to it.
This should have been my gig. Why the hell would they have you host? And this is the problem. This is the problem with BET.
People are mad at Druski. People are upset with Druski for a multitude of the things that he did, even within the skit that he was doing of Jay-Z, even Ice Cube was like, they're gonna cancel you.
All right, homie, you kicked yourself, you know they're gonna cancel you.
But I don't know, the BET Awards.
That sounds like such a scary thing to say. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, what? You know they're gonna cancel you. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? My best friend Montana impression. Like,
based off of where we are in this era of newer music coming out and kind of like the tone that is being set within the industry. And
I don't like that scary ass energy. Like, please. But he probably was just playing because Ice Cube, nigga, NWA, he don't give a fuck. Like, not saying about Ice Cube, but just in general, like that scary energy. Like, and then she said a lot of people were offended about what? Like, I could see the religious community being offended because they be a little bit more like sensitive. But other than that, it's like, which I was mad about. Maybe I just gotta watch the full awards and see.
Within like the standards of music, I don't know. I think some people are kind of like pulling back from the show, and maybe this could be a good thing. I'm not sure. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
I'm trying to see like the ratings. Were the BET Awards ratings good? Let's see.
Who gives a
Okay, so the viewership have not been publicized yet, but it held significant digital engagement.
What they streaming?
Critics and fans noted that the show dragged past its intended end time. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. I think it's. I mean, I don't think the ratings, but I know for a fact that I haven't seen the BET Awards get talked about like this in a long time. So maybe you don't think Drew's, and that's the thing about it. Like, I feel like as black people, okay, I don't have to like your music. I don't have to think you the funniest nigga.
But look how much y'all taking away from him though, as another black man who damn near really like gave the BET Awards a second life. But all y'all want to do is talk about, oh, I didn't like this, and I didn't like that, and I didn't like that. And that's why we never can get nothing done together and collectively, because it's like we be losing the fucking plot. Like, he did that. But we only can get behind a certain person if they look a certain way or if they act a certain way. And it's just like, UNITY. Like, they sung about it for years. Fucking Bob Marley sung about it. Everybody sings about it. Everybody talks about it. But when it's really time to exercise it and bring it to the forefront, it's like, oh, I don't give a fuck if you black. I didn't like this, so I'm standing with my little section, with my little group. Okay.
In the world, I don't have to think none of that, bro. But I'm gonna support my people, gang, because who the fuck else is gonna do it? Like, I'm just gonna support my people, and I can have critiques about this person and that person, or I could not like this or not like that. But for the most part, if you watch my channel, who do I watch? This is a black woman I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? I watch black people make content for the most part. Like, I support my own, my nigga. True. You feel me?
I'm sitting here reflecting on that.
And so,
yeah, you do.
Even if I disagree with you, even if I disagree with how Kai Cenat put together Streamer University, I'm still going to make videos about it because this is a black creator, a young black creator at that.
Shout out to Meg for that. And I feel like this is the era where it's like, since we already know any attention is good attention, or, you know what I'm saying, all attention is revenue at this point. This is the time where it's like, even if it's good or bad, like you said, he's not always saying good stuff about these creators, but nonetheless, the creators that he's talking about are melanated people. So that's where the energy is going. Where attention goes, energy flows. So we just gotta lock in. And we gotta stop losing the plot. Like,
I don't get no fuck that I don't like how you did it. I don't care. Okay, I don't like it. That don't mean I hate you. That don't mean I want to see you lose, or I want to see you fall off, or I don't want you to do good. I just didn't like this thing that you did. And it's some things that my mama did that I didn't like. It's some things I like that I did that my mama hated. But I'm still her fucking son. And so that's kind of how I look at the black community, bro. Like, just stick together, gang. Just fuck with it, vibe with it. Okay, you ain't like Druski as a host, cool. But you watched the awards though, didn't you? Ask yourself when the last time you watched the fucking award show. You know what I'm saying? And maybe next year maybe next year when.
And I feel like it's so easy to get us to turn on each other because the self-hate that's been instilled in all of us. Like, we damn near barely this much really fuck with ourselves. So the moment that you see a piece of yourself, a reflection of yourself in somebody else, and you get to call it out, and you get to say, oh, he this, he that, he that, and the third, you're going to do that because you can't do it when you look in the mirror, or you refuse to do it when you look in the mirror. So when you see anybody else that look like you exhibit those traits, you're going to call it out as soon as you can. And that's why self-love is the ultimate key. Love yourself, period. Internal governance, tap in, link in bio.
They pick a new host, you'll like that host, but some people ain't going to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Like, let's look at the hosts of BET Awards.
Yes.
Last 20 years.
Because that's what I was trying to think.
Let's see if this pops up. Okay, so we had Druski, we had Kevin Hart, we had Taraji P. Henson. I'm going back. 2023, there was no host. It was all performance driven.
What the fuck? They had no host? That's crazy.
We had Taraji P. Henson. We had Amanda Seales. We had Regina Hall, Jamie Foxx, Leslie Jones. Most of these people are comedians, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Taraji Henson is not really a comedian, but she's funny though. Like she's entertaining. Like she's been in movies. Regina Hall's not really a comedian, but she's still funny. Leslie Jones is a comedian. Chris Rock is a comedian. Chris Tucker is a comedian. Samuel L. Jackson is a comedian. Kevin Hart again in 2011, comedian. Jamie Foxx, comedian. D.L. Hughley, comedian. Damon Wayans, comedian. Monique, comedian. That's all the way to 2006. So most of the time,
I feel like the last one that I watched was probably 2011 with Kevin Hart. Like that I actually tuned into. I might be kidding, but I truly, that's what I feel. It's been a long time since I watched the BET Awards. Main point.
You're going to have comedians. So I don't know why Keke Palmer, I think that was a skit, but I don't know why people think Keke Palmer should have hosted. Like, what the fuck? Keke Palmer ain't funny. Shout out to her. She a lot of things.
I'll say that she is funny.
You feel me? She ain't known for being funny, at least. You feel me? But yeah, like I fuck with it.
I think his algorithm a little bit different, but being a black woman, like we know, Kiki's the gag.
Gang, I fuck with it. I fuck with how Druski push the boundaries on comedy. Comedy is comedy. If you're gonna be offended, take your stupid ass home. Then it's supposed to be jokes. Like, nigga, what the hell? I don't know. I don't get that part. Like, if somebody made fun of me, as long as you ain't making fun of like a serious situation or.
And it kind of like, I don't know, it just holds up a whole mirror to the community, and it makes our self-hate so much more glaringly clear to, I would feel like the rest of the world, but the rest of the world probably don't give a fuck, like, because it's just us hating on us. Like, that's what it always is. And I really wish we tap in. And once you learn to love like every part of yourself, you will learn to have more compassion for your community, because you will know like it's a part of you that feel exactly how you feel. It's a part of you that feels exactly how that skit about the Christians, that skit about like it's a part of you that feels exactly like that, but you don't feel comfortable owning it, so you want to denounce him in front of the world. Like, you did what they did to Jesus.
Did something serious about something like, you know, like other than that, bro, I'm cool with being the butt of the joke and somebody laughing at me or you feel me, laughing with me or whatever the fuck the case is, gang. Like, I just think we should support it. We should fuck with it no matter what, and that's what we used to do. I know this Maco Luther King talking. this is about to be Maco Luther King, okay? But in the 1960s, when they had white only fountains and black only fountains, black people didn't go to the white people shit just because it might have been a little bit cleaner. We supported our own, and then eventually our shit we had go do the research, bro, on Black Wall Street, black businesses,
I remember when I was in college, I think that was like one of my first like papers that I really remember that I really enjoyed doing. I did my shit on Black Wall Street, and I was flabbergasted because I never knew, like, the fact that I had to be in college to learn about that shit. Why that shit not taught? Why is it not taught in school, like in grade school, 111 on the clock? Why is it not taught in grade school? I know why, because it's not grade school, and the public school system is not created to, you know what I'm saying, enhance the power, the wisdom, the knowledge of young black children. We already know that. So when I say that, it's not really I'm not really asking, but it's just like, it's fucked up.
Barbershops, black banks. Go do the research on that shit. Go do the research on that shit, and you'll see that the quality that we had with less, we did more with less than they did.
Because it makes you have to tap into that guy within you, nigga. If all you got in front of you is a fucking pencil and a piece of paper compared to somebody else who got every art supply that you can think of, you're going to have to tap into that internal power where you make something out of nothing. Is that not God, bro? Is it not?
And the quality was the same. We had just as much money and infrastructure and influence in our banks and our medical system and everything we had it because it was together. Because we wasn't gonna jump ship and go fuck with the people over here with that Rosa Parks bullshit. That was bullshit. Do your homework. That was a planned thing. That wasn't some spontaneous thing where she got on the bus.
Okay.
You didn't have to get on the bus because we had our own fucking buses. You didn't have
to. I'm gonna have to really research that down. Because now they saying that Rosa Parks never existed, which on one hand people are saying like, oh my God, I never knew Rosa Parks never existed. I just found out this knowledge. And on the other hand, people are saying this is AI created information. This is bullshit. This is the point in time that we always dreaded when you couldn't tell real information from fake information on the internet. So I'm going to look into that, and I gotta write that down. I gotta note that because I be forgetting shit. I gotta look up the Rosa Parks story discrepancies. I may gotta do a write up about this in the Patreon because this is news to me. That was one of them stories that I took at face value when I learned it in the history book. So I gotta look into that.
On the back of the bus, on the white man shit, you could have came on the black people shit and did your own Thug Deezy. You know what I'm saying? But now, fast forward 2026, we can't even sit down and watch our own fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Do our own thing. Crazy, but.
And this is where it becomes like interesting to me because I'm somebody who believes in oneness, right? I believe that we are all created from a single source. But I don't believe that we are all the same, though. And I think that's where the lines get blurred, even in spirituality, because it's like when you adopt the idea of oneness and the human family being one collective, you kind of forget that it doesn't mean that you are the same, right? And I kind of use the analogy, I don't know if this is the best analogy, but this is the one that makes sense to me, which is like dogs, right? All dogs are dogs, all humans are humans, but all dogs are not the same. It's different breeds. And it's like that as above, so below, right? So meaning everything is like everything, and it's like that in every species. So why would it be different in our species? So then you get into races. Race is not the defining factor. Race is something that is socially constructed. But race is not the only thing that plays into making us different. Is race, is economics, is geography, you know what I'm saying, where you're born, is culture, like all of these things play a role. But race seems to be like the most dominant one that really dictates like who belongs where and who does what. So it's like it can't be ignored, even when it comes to religion, even when it comes to spirituality, because it shows up in every single aspect. It shows up in every religion. It shows up in every sexuality. It shows up in every culture. It shows up in every economic class system. So you can't ignore it. You can't say you don't see color, because if you got eyes, you see color or you lying. So it's like, if we're going to live in the truth and we're going to deal with the truth, which is malleable, can be changed. But at the same time, we gotta be realistic in a sense. And I'm the last person to be talking about realism because I live in a state of delusion. But at the same time, it's like we gotta balance this out. It does mean something to be black. It does mean something to be black.
Again, white people, they got the Oscars, they got the Grant. I don't even know how many fucking award shows they got. Like, I didn't lost count, nigga. You know what I'm saying? American music, fucking, I don't even know. Is that what AMA is? American music? I don't even know, gang. But it's like award shows.
Wait, that made sense. I don't think that's what it is, though.
ESPYs, nigga. Emmy. Tony Award. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Academy Award. Like,
y'all remember the Nickelodeon Awards? I never watched that shit either, but that was one that I used to watch Nickelodeon heavy. But I never watched the awards because it was just like, I don't know, it didn't hit. I wanted to watch the BET Awards. That was the only award show that I really gave a fuck about. But I think it was the BET Awards, and then it was the Nickelodeon Awards that I kind of would like, I'm saying, dip and dabble into, like who won this, or who was the top person, top group at the awards. And it was another one. Was it AMAs? It might have been the AMAs, but it was really only 3 award shows that I, in my lifetime, could remember consciously, caring about.
Like, y'all niggas gotta get it right, gang. Druski did his stuff. I'm finna actually go react to some shit he did. But shout out to River TV. I used to actually watch her reactions some years ago. like her Kevin Samuels reactions and shit like that. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels too, by the way. But yeah.
Wait, no, I don't watch this one. Let me see. Is it giving another one? Let me look. We go ahead and watch Funny Marco too. Not tonight though. Hold on, what's the other one I was thinking about watching? Let me see. No, that's 30 minutes, so that means it's gonna be another hour. We're gonna watch this tomorrow, y'all. We're gonna watch this every good day. I'm getting off of here. I'm gonna see y'all. Shout out to Meg Moolah. Shout out to the BET Awards. Shout out to all my melanated people. Shout out to everybody, but most and foremost, shout out to all my melanated people. I love y'all. I hope you have a night as beautiful as you are. Hold on, let me get up and post in person. I love you. I hope you have a night as beautiful as you are. And don't forget to live in love. Peace.